When you have aspirations, be it financial or commercial or aspirations, with it also comes a lot of risk. I was just attending one master class, and John Scully, who is the former CEO of Apple, he said when he had joined Apple in the Silicon Valley, there was nobody who was talking about money per se. It was just that, doing inventions or innovations to create a change in this world, to bring about a change in this world. But he said, unfortunately now, today, the scenario has changed. People's main focus is money. Now, you'll agree with me that, when the focus is on money, people want to make it as fast as possible. And that creates a lot of problems, a lot of risks, an enterprise goes through because of that aspiration. You have to achieve the numbers come what may. And because there's too much of what I would say is the investor pressure. So you have to deliver the goods. And if you don't, then you don't maybe have a second chance. So yes, there are different countries with different culture. Some countries do absorb that, failure can happen. Some countries don't. Like Germany is one of the countries which I was told, will not absorb that failure. You're finished. So yeah, that is one of the reasons we are. But overall, if you take, every individual's aspirations have really grown up, and they are growing by the day. That has created more challenges. It's a systemic failure. On the one hand, we talk about, maybe the companies did what they did and had to pay a price, because what happens when you're going through this process of doing wrong things, you cannot assess, at what point of time you're going to face a failure. You ride on your luck, Once you succeed, then you get tempted by that. You think that okay, I got it away with an X amount, let me do a Y, and then it goes on and on and on, and it is with every kind of criminal activity. But the first time, if there are checks and balances in place to check that out, then definitely risk is mitigated. But this seldom happens, because what happens is, when we talk about risk mitigation processes, many companies think that it is cost and not investment. So there has to be a paradigm shift in the change of top management to think as an investment fund. We are a company which does general investigation, and it encompasses all sorts of investigation, be it corporate or an individual. On the corporate front, we are doing a lot of the vertical which takes care of background verification of employees before they are employed. Some of the companies do integrity check also post the employment, periodically. On the general investigation side, there are many things. I mean, you name it, white collar crimes are there. There is theft. There could be asset location. There are so many things, within the general investigation sphere. We are doing it. For an individual, it's pre-matrimonial investigation. People are a little apprehensive nowadays, because they're getting married 7 seas across, and they wouldn't know, what's the suppose the bride or the bridegroom claim. So they want to verify that. All these factors are proactive. When you do all these things, it's a proactive thing. It mitigates the risk, to a great extent, but it's not a foolproof thing. Because for enterprises, if you do a risk mitigation, if you lay down the processes once and you think that it is for life, they miss it. It has to be periodically reviewed and then fine-tuned as you go forward.